What's up, my demons and devils? Welcome back to another video. Today we will be continuing the Finch's story, and I think we're getting really close to the end now. So we should be getting very close to the end of this game now. We did Milton and Lewis last time. Milton, I think, like, I didn't notice it before, but I think he actually ran away. I don't think he was kidnapped or anything. I think he ran away. He found something horrible in the house and decided to run away. And Lewis committed suicide at his cannery. He went crazy in his own little imaginary world and ended up accidentally killing himself. And it was actually an accident because he didn't realize what he was doing. He never went home from the cannery. He kept on being enthralled in his little world, and then he ended up taking his own life. Even though these are all just cartoon characters, and I'm pretty sure these aren't real stories, it's still really sad.
My mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
It is still really sad, despite the fact these are all imaginary characters.
Or harder.
These are all fictional characters, but this is still really depressing.
I wish we'd stayed.
Oh, packing peanuts. I'm just gonna step on these. This is the crunch of the packing peanuts. It's great. I wonder if I can close the door. No? You're not allowed to close doors?
But I understand why we left.
What am I looking at here? Edith. Aw, they collected leaves together.
What happened that
How
night
tall am I?
For a long time.
Seriously, how tall am I? Are these rooms just really small, or am I just
Maybe
really
I
tall?
should have come sooner.
Jeez, climb the ladder,
but it
please.
had to end one way or another.
Hey, oh, look
All
at my
that's left now
room.
was to tell you about that last night.
Look at my room. Look how cool this is. Paper mache. This is so cool. Are those bears? Are those people? Oh no, those are the people from Lewis's story. Oh. And there's Edie. Wow. So now we get to hear Edith's story. Which is the character we're playing as.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word.
Surely that pen
Until
would have
supper,
stopped
when
working.
she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh. Alright, so Edie doesn't want to leave, but
the power had been shut off that morning.
Edith's mum
Edie
Dawn
always had plenty of candles.
Edie's mum Dawn wanted to put
When my mom said the library,
Edie's
I
daughter,
don't
sorry.
think she knew about the other entrance.
Edie's daughter Dawn wanted to
Or
put her
that
in
Edie had a key to it.
wanted to put Edie in a nursing home, but Edie doesn't want to go to a nursing home, so she's trying to tell her daughter that she wants to stay in the house, but
That thing
her mum
you're
was...
afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
But the thing is, the house was perfectly fine.
Edith
There's nothing
has a
wrong
right
with it.
to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
I mean, logic is sound, but still.
we'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Here we go.
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Ooh.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
See, this is a cool story.
I got turned around.
This one's one of my favorite stories, just because of how clever it is.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Oh, a deer. That's, odd. You don't see a deer in the ocean.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Oh.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Huh.
Or maybe I came back to them.
See, Edie's really smart. Edie's cool, weird, and smart all at the same time.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Uh-oh. No, where's Edie? Edie,
I never
no!
saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No! Edie!
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Oh, no.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Is there like a... No, I just have to shake it. Okay.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
This is actually gonna make me cry.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Oh no. Oh no. I'm actually almost crying now. So basically, yeah, Edith died in childbirth and her child goes to see her. So our main character was Edith, but at the very, very beginning when you're on the boat, it was actually Edith's son. You don't get to find out his name though. Such a good story as well. The replay story option is now available. Great. But no, we're not. So that's it, guys. That's the whole game. I luckily didn't cry, even though I was about to. And Dawn got drawn in, even though she wasn't drawn in before. Edith looks a lot like Dawn, which is obvious. Because they've all got her freckles, apart from Milton. But yeah, guys, that's the end of What Remains of Edith Finch. So if you enjoyed this series, please leave a like on all of the videos. If you're new and want to become one of my demons, please hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified of any videos I do in the future. Thank you to all my demons and devils for watching this series, if you have watched all of them. If you haven't, please go watch them. And I shall see you all next time. So, bye.